Welcome, WolfTheWolfettes! We are back with Jurassic World Evolution 2 on the PlayStation 5. And I hope you guys and girls are having an absolutely fantastic day. Now in the previous video we finished up the story mission Arizona, and we are now doing the second story mission Washington. So far we've established all of our necessary buildings, and we've also built our very first enclosure, and we've put a couple of dinosaurs inside the enclosure. I can't remember what those dinosaurs are called, but we've now hopped into the Jeep and we now need to go and search for signs of escaped dangerous dinosaurs, and then I guess we're going to tranquilize them and we're going to bring them back to camp and build them a brand new enclosure. So let's jump straight into things. Now one thing I will mention, actually, it's actually come to my mind because this game has got Chris Pratt that keeps appearing in the corner talking to you, because Chris Pratt is in Jurassic World the movie, and every time he pops up it reminds me, but I forget to mention it. But pretty much he's also in Guardians of the Galaxy, isn't he? He's Star-Lord, ain't he, Chris Pratt? Well, I recently got Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy for the PS5. I got it on my birthday. My mum and dad asked me, what do you want on your birthday? I had no idea what to get. Guardians of the Galaxy was 50% off in Black Friday, so I thought, you know what, I'll tell them to get me that, because it looked okay, but I wasn't too excited for it, because I'm not really that big on Marvel, except for Spider-Man. But I told my mum and dad to get it, and they bought it, and I started playing it, and I thought to myself that if it was a good game, we could do it on YouTube. So I started playing it. Actually, I think they're going to talk now.
This looks promising. You know, not that I'm promising anything.
Okay, just a little bit of talking. But they got it for me and I started playing it, and I thought if this is good I can play it during January, because January didn't have any like big game releases, so I thought Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy would be a good game. Started playing it and I loved it, but then I heard all of the copyrighted music and I thought, alright, because of the copyrighted music I'm not going to be able to play it on YouTube, because there was just a massive amount of it. And then I went on to the options, and the absolute legends, I think it's Eidos Montreal that developed the game from Square Enix, they added an option to replace all licensed music in the game with unlicensed music, so anybody that played on Twitch or YouTube wouldn't have to deal with copyright claims. So then I was buzzing. I was like, well, we can definitely play it on YouTube, because I was enjoying it, and also you could turn off the music.
Everything points in this direction.
But then after playing the game for about 3 hours, I discovered that the characters in Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy never shut up. They don't stop talking. Like, you think I talk too much. The characters in Guardians of the Galaxy make me seem like I'm a mutant that can't speak. They don't stop talking, so because of that I couldn't play it on YouTube. I thought, I was enjoying it, it was funny, there was lots of comedy in the game, the story was very funny, and also very, very sad on some bits as well. But the story was amazing, visually it looked okay for a cross-generational game. The gameplay was great once you started unlocking some more abilities, so I thought, this would be a great game for YouTube. But then when I started playing it and I just realised that all the characters don't shut up talking, I decided I couldn't do it, because I would not be able to commentate.
Say what you want about the dinosaurs, but they're not subtle. Wherever they go, they leave a mark.
Sounds like someone I know.
Is it Dr. Malcolm? Because that guy, he is out there. Talk about an ego.
As opposed to...
Well, you know, a certain lovable animal behaviorist whose humility has a charm of its own.
Is that a Gallimimus? Looks like a Gallimimus. Why are we not going to capture that? I mean, at the moment, all we're doing is following a bunch of trees, broken trees, and also it looks like dead Gallimimuses on the floor. So I'm not sure what kind of giant beast we're going to be hunting. Yeah, look, there's another one there, dead as well, or asleep. No, it looks like it's dead. But yeah, but anybody that's interested in Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, I do recommend it. It is a phenomenal game. The story's great, everything's great, gameplay, it's comedy, it's great. But for a YouTube playthrough, because the characters don't stop talking, it's too... Jeez, look how quick this floor got snowed. Look how quick this floor got covered in snow. Jesus. But yeah, for a YouTube playthrough, it's a nightmare. Because I wouldn't be able to ever talk, because I don't like talking over the characters.
I feel like we were getting close.
Oh. An allosaurus. Oh, yeah, that's... What's an allosaurus? Is that the one in Jurassic Park 3, ain't it? Or is that a Spinosaurus? I can't remember. There's so many bloody dinosaurs in there. Look at all these other dinosaurs walking around. I thought we had to capture them. Because the point of this mission is a bunch of poachers captured dinosaurs and they were worried that the dinosaurs were going to cross the border from Washington into Canada. So that's why we're trying to capture them all. But I guess maybe they're only worried about the dangerous ones and not too bothered if a Triceratops walks across the border. Mind you, you wouldn't want a Triceratops walking around. Imagine if one of those got onto the motorway. Triceratops just walking around on the motorway wouldn't be a good idea. Start ramming cars and stuff. And even if it doesn't ram cars, it's going to cause a massive traffic jam. Not like you can drive around it, they're pretty big.
Just be ready for anything, alright?
How far up? Hey look, long necks! Oh, we've got to drive over there quickly and have a look at them. Better not hum the tune. Universal will be on my balls. Look at them! I thought I heard their noise. Look at those bad boys. You alright, buddy? Oh, it reminds me of when the kids in Jurassic Park 1 start feeding the dinosaur. Oh, that's a nice noise. Just like the films. When the kids start feeding them in Jurassic Park and then one of them sneezes on that girl, doesn't it? Oh, lovely. Nothing like a bit of long neck snot to start your day. Hang on a minute. Has my car got a radio playing? Yeah, I don't know if that's copyrighted music. Better turn that off.
Ambush! Move quickly, not too quick. Try to chase. Move! Move!
Owen, are you okay? What is happening?
A little busy right now.
Please tell me you have things under control.
Do you want me to lie?
If it'll calm my anxiety, yes. I'm a bundle of raw nerves.
We're working the problem. We have a helicopter standing by, and they'll attempt to tranquilize the animal from the air.
Attempt? Attempt? We need success, Dr. Dua, before it can eat Grady and the others.
No, please don't say that. You believe in the team, right?
You want me to lie?
I already got it. Ensure the allosaurus is safely enclosed.
What's our status?
We're close. We have everything almost under control, but the animal is injured. We'll need to get her to a secure enclosure for observation and treatment.
I'll notify Dr. Dua.
Oh, me? I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
Jesus, how far away do we have to bring this bloody thing? Right, let me just get the basic enclosure built, and then we'll start bringing it over. That's going to take about 4 years to arrive, ain't it? How big can we make this? The allosaurus is relatively big, ain't it? And we can probably... Might be good, actually. We might be able to put the gate here.
And the herbivores?
Yeah, we can. There we
What
go.
about them?
As long as they stay away from civilization, leave them in place. They'll survive in the wilderness without our intervention, right?
Given time to adapt? Yes, I'd say they will.
I guess that's something we're all gonna have to get used to. Having dinosaurs out in the world.
Is that you talking, or is that the government?
Claire, I am the government.
I mean, if dinosaurs were released into the world, in the real world, then we would have to just deal with it. Like, what are you going to do? I mean, I suppose you could kill them all, but would you be able to? There's always going to be some hiding somewhere you don't know about that are going to start breeding and things like that. So, yeah, you wouldn't be able to stop them. Life finds a way. Okay. Right. So I know we need to get a feeder in here. Start getting some of the stuff done that we know we can do. Right, we'll get a meat feeder. Right there. We'll get a goat one as well.
Asset has been collected.
And then I'm also going to put, obviously, one of those little surveillance towers in here. Ranger posts, whatever you want to call it. Okay. Right, where's me Jeep at? Is he still driving back? Bloody hell, mate, he's only just getting back. Took your time, buddy. Jesus. Alright, let's add a task. We've already done that one, haven't we? I think we have. Yeah, he hasn't surveyed the other two dinosaurs in a while. That's why that little icon's popping up. Because they've got to be surveyed regularly to let you know how they're feeling. Alright, we just need to wait for the allosaurus to get back now. We need to scan it because I'm not sure what kind of terrain it wants. I think it likes, if I remember correctly, I think it likes the jungle, and I think it liked to have a lot of space. So I think it's got quite a bit of space here, isn't it? Well, I don't know. It depends, you know. It's like so many animals travel so far each day, like whales that are being kept in what's it called, SeaWorld or whatever it is in America. Whales can travel like 100 miles a day or something ridiculous. So putting them in a little tank, they're never going to be feeling truly happy, are they? And you can't make a 100-mile tank. And even if you did, you'd never see the wow in the tank anyway because it'd be too much of a big space. And how are you going to monitor a 100-mile fish tank? You're not going to be able to. That's why they should be left in the wild. I mean, you could find a wow in the wild anyway. Regularly, people have been in boats and stuff and the whales have just come up to you to say hello, you know, just check how you're doing.
Asset has been transported.
You don't need to scan those two, mate. You've already done it. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Billy. I'm sorry, buddy. The sick degenerates want to see it though. It gives you a good score. Not that it really matters because I don't think you get a score on the story missions. Maybe you do in the final mission. That's a possibility. I'm gonna get in the car because it's taking forever. Do I get out of the way if I drive near them? It just levitate to the left.
Confirming asset status.
Ailment discovered. Has an undiagnosed ailment. Oh no. Run! Run, Barry! Oi! Look, that's going to cost me a fortune to fix that door. You stupid dinosaur. Is that why he's covered in all these rip marks?
I'm going to need a paleomedical facility to assess the status of the dinosaur that they're bringing in. We'll need to do a full medical scan. I want to understand what went wrong if we're going to avoid an event like this in the future.
Right, I think it's probably better for us to build this. Yeah, this is basically like a veterinarian's place. Yeah, this is a veterinarian building, and I think we need to get a scientist for this place. And I think they need to have the skill that's for healing dinosaurs. The bottom skill, I think it is. Let's have a look, actually. Let me have a look. What is it? Control Center. I think I've still got my other scientist. Yeah. So you've got the logistics, which is good when you send them out on missions. I don't know what the middle one's for. I'm guessing that's research, for researching new dinosaurs, I guess, or something like that. And then the third one is for healing. So we want to get a doctor that's got some good healing skills. Welfare. And genetics. Okay, so welfare. We want a good welfare doctor. Oh, look at this guy. He's got a 6 welfare. Right, we'll grab this guy. Jose. Welfare specialist. Okay. So I think what you need to do is I think you can get a trophy for doing this manually, but you want to, you can do it manually or you can add a task. I'll do it manually, I guess. But this is the vehicle that's going to scan the injured dinosaur and find out what's wrong with it. And then once you find out what's wrong with it, you can then, I think you have to tranquilize it, bring it back to the camp, and operate on it. And it takes a while before it's better, and then you can send it back. And you've got to assign a scientist that's going to do the job.
Asset diagnosis complete.
Major fracture. Oh, I didn't get a trophy for it. I thought you got a trophy for doing it yourself. Okay. Right, so I don't think you can get the comfort very high anyway when it's injured. So what we'll do is I'll send in my helicopter to tranquilize it. Just get them to do it for me because it's quicker. And then I will start dealing with the enclosure whilst he is being treated. You can assign helicopters to the ranger post. Why would you do that? What's the benefit of that? Poor guy. But he's sick of this, ain't he? I'm sorry, buddy. You know, I mean, they would operate. Well, they can't operate you when you're awake because it would hurt. But they would do more of these things without putting you asleep if you didn't run the risk of eating people. Right, I think you've got yeah, you bring it over here. And then you pick who's going to work on it. So we're going to have this one. So we need to have a welfare specialist with a 3. And we've got 6. So I'm sure that's going to... And that's going to decrease the duration by 27% because he's extra smart. 432,000 to cure this dinosaur. Jesus. Probably would cost that much though, wouldn't it? Like, how many specialists are there in the world that know how to work on a dinosaur? Not many. So they're gonna cost big money to hire, aren't they? Are you trying to drown yourself, buddy? Alright, whilst that dinosaur's being worked on then, let's build a bit of forest in here. Let's paint some grass in here.
Asset being transported. Asset delivery.
You watch it. When he comes back now, he's going to be mad. He's going to be like, I want snow. Just start complaining. Okay, there we go, forest. Oof. That's very dense. I'm not going to do too much because I think they also like open space as well. There we go, that should do. If he wants to go in the trees, he can. That looks very beautiful, actually. I'm assuming we're going to need to build a viewing gallery, so we might as well get one of those built now then. Probably not going to be able to see anything from here, but never mind. That's looking a bit wonky. I don't know if it's just the terrain that's wonky, but I think I might have made a wonky path again. Yeah, that's looking a bit wonky. Aww. Oh, poor guy's been covered in snow. They just dumped him in like a car park and they started working on him. Didn't even give him like a nice comfy bed to lay in. Transport successful. Okay, treatment successful. Oh, come on, I don't want...
En route to pick up the asset.
It's bloody snow. Okay, well, I don't know what his comfort's going to be like until he gets back in the enclosure. I think he might start complaining for more open space. If he does, I think we can extend it out over here anyway, make it a bit bigger. I might have put too many trees in there.
Transportation underway.
Man, you want to hope that dinosaur doesn't wake up. He's going to start screaming. He's going to think he's Superman. He probably already feels like Superman anyway after being tranquilized 3 or 4 times in this video. But if he wakes up like that, he's going to think he's Superman. I wish we could have tranquilized some of those,
Asset delivered.
what are they called? Brachiosauruses. So what's his missing forest? Oh no, there you go. Figure wants a bit more forest, but yeah, you could deal with this for now. Because I know the second I build some more forest, you're going to complain and say you want open space, and I'm not falling for it, mate. That poor goat. Don't come over to him. What are you doing? Wait, are you... That bloody goat's suicidal, isn't
The
he?
healing process is to get some rest.
Oh, I already did all this.
Preferably
I already
someplace
did all
comfortable.
this.
Always works for me. Same for the dinosaurs, I'd imagine.
You imagine correctly.
Not according to my ex.
Yes, moving on then. We want to have the animal transported and then secure and comfortable in its enclosure, if you please.
Well, we just got to wait for this to be 80%. I think we might be done with this mission nearly. Yeah, we are. I wanted you to stand up. All right, buddy. Hey, no, Alan, stop it. Relax. You've just been through surgery, mate. Take it easy. Has it not took me to the next mission because I'm watching Alan? This will make a nice thumbnail, this will. Beautiful. Oh yeah, okay, that's why. It let me look at the dinosaur a bit longer.
We'd worked to make sure the dinosaurs would thrive in the forest. At first, I believed this was for the best. Then we realized that forest makes up about 1/5 of the total land mass in the US. and almost 40% of Canada's wilderness. Working together with the DFW and the CIA, we made the dinosaurs feel right at home. In the forest. I really hope the powers that be know what they're doing. Because the dinosaurs definitely do.
The only way to fly, right? Private. Away from the hubbub of the public. No prying eyes asking wordless questions I don't feel much like answering. Now, call me crazy. You wouldn't be the first. But we need to centralize our operations. And that's why I've chosen this location. Well, okay, I didn't choose it myself, but I was part of the process. I mean, I got the memo. The Appalachians have long been a place where people can kind of disappear, whether on their own or with the help of someone else. So, why not the dinosaurs? Pull a few strings, grease a few palms, twist a few arms, and bang! Just like that, the Department of Fish and Wildlife has a new base of operations. Now, we'll need to hit the ground running if we're gonna have this place ready for something it hasn't dealt with in 65 million years. The bare bones are established. But before the ones covered in flesh and blood arrive, we'll need it fully functioning. Owen and Claire are already on site. They'll have more info for you. Dr. Dua will be coordinating your activities. And me, I'll be managing expectations and staying an arm's length away from the meatosauruses. Oh, wait. Arm's length is probably not the best choice of words.
We may need some additional hands on this one. Mr. Lambert?
Standing by and ready to go. Just give the word.
George Lambert is an expert ranger who worked with us in the islands and is now with the DFW. He and Owen will deal with the dinosaurs, while we address the facilities.
There are a number of animals from your previous catches that will be coming your way soon. Delays are unacceptable.
Understood. We'll start with the construction of animal enclosures.
We'll catch him, you keep him.
I mean, you spoke for about 2 minutes then, so you've already wasted a bunch of my time. But I'm going to have to end the video now anyway, WolfTheWolf, so we're going to have to carry on with this next time. I think there's only 5 story missions anyway, so we're already on story mission number 3. So I reckon, yeah, it won't be too long before we probably jump into trying to make our very own decent park, but having very limited dinosaurs to work with. But yeah, thanks for watching, WolfTheWolf. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Like, share, and join the pack today.